Welcome back to the Masc4Masc Podcast. I'm Thomas.
And I'm Javi. Guys, we are so happy to be back.
I'm so glad to be back here too. Oh my God, I have been so excited to yap.
Yes, I have been so excited to yap. I talk all day, every day.
Yeah?
Actually, one interesting note for y'all. I actually am in med school right now. And today in class, Thomas wasn't there, but he helped me practice beforehand.
I did. Like, we had to do like med school
I was
role
gonna
play.
say it
was
med
pretty
school role
crazy.
play.
And I had type 2 diabetes, but I was fine with it.
Yes. It's a class called clinical communication where I basically
Yeah, what do
pretend
you
to
do
be a
in that?
doctor.
Yeah.
I pretend to be the doctor, and like Thomas said, you guys can think of it as med school role play.
I hope I was like a good actor in it.
You were an okay actor.
I was like given a paper, and in it had like different prompts, you know, basically the motivation behind my character and why his condition.
So let me lay out some ground rules. So like, to be at my school, you learn how to basically they give you an objective list in which you have to say these certain prompts in this certain order, and you are graded on it.
Med school role play. Yeah.
Yes, med school role
Your
play.
name.
Yeah, and your yes.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, I do.
Wattpad. Wattpad, yeah. Oh my God.
Basically, so we're going through that. I had Thomas practice with me because I just wanted to get some practice in before I had my actual standardized patient today, which is honestly really scary.
I was gonna ask you, so like, is it just a random person that comes in and like roles play with you, or is it like a patient?
It's not an actual patient. So basically, how it's structured is that I thought we were all because I was in a group, and so my group watched me do this patient interview for the first time, and I was like, it was rough. It was rough, guys. It was spooky. But basically, we all got different patients. I thought we were getting the same patient. So when I saw the first girl go, I was like, perfect. I was like, I already know what to say. I'm going to use those same things.
Oh, yeah.
My surprise when the nicest old lady walked in instead, and I was like, I didn't actually watch you talk to her. I was like, so I have to do a completely new person. That literally like gagged me because I was like, oh, it's somebody completely new.
Yeah.
And so basically you stand there awkwardly for 2 minutes because on the intercom, there's an intercom system that says you will start in 2 minutes. You let the patient in, you stand there, you take the binder from them, they sit down, and then you stand there for 2 minutes and you just like stare at each other. And then the intercom will go, you may begin. And that's when you can open the binder and actually see what your patient's name is and start the whole interaction. And I would just say it was...
And does the patient grade you? Does like the outside third party grade you?
No, so my teacher was there, my proctor was there, and then my friends were also there. So
I feel like I'd be
group.
great at that because like it's kind of just like acting, but a little bit of speech, extemporaneous speech too.
But it's not there's a script in which you follow.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like acting. It's like you can go off script. They're very much like, if you did not hit this point, girl, the 5 C's and MASH FM, fed tacos.
Yeah.
I've learned so many acronyms since being in med school, and my brain is too full of acronyms. Why is everything in science an acronym?
Everything is an acronym these days, and it's really the death of sentences.
Yes.
It's the death of complex thought acronyms.
But honestly,
I think acronyms are only clever when they have it's like a real word.
Well, that's why some of them they made like one of ours is fed tacos.
Yeah.
And if you think about what it's supposed to be asking, you're asking about like diet, exercise,
so
like
fed
alcohol,
tacos.
Fed tacos. Like it makes sense because those are the things you're running through in order to get those things for your psychosocial history.
That's a good acronym. A bad acronym is just where it's like X.
We have one called BATH.
Oh, BATH?
Yeah, what would you think BATH is in this standardized patient?
No idea.
Okay, BATH is basically, let's say you have a really bad stressor in life, like I don't know, you went through a really bad breakup and that's really affecting you. On my paper, I have to go BATH. Okay, I have to gain background knowledge from that information. I have to ask you how it's affecting your mood. I have to say, how are you coping with it? And then I have to give you a very generalized, empathetic response to be like, you know what, that is so hard to go through a breakup. I can understand why you'd be depressed. And I'm like, girl, that's not BATH. I was like, I don't know how BATH relates to stressors in life.
See, and that's why it's a bad acronym.
It really is a bad acronym.
They should figure out a way to structure the words so that sounds pretty.
Wait until you hear there are so many acronyms. One of the acronyms for my classes is MLM. And tell me why me and my friends are always like, male loving male. Like,
I hate the term MLM. When I first saw MLM on TikTok, I thought, oh my God, all these twinks are involved with Mary Kay.
I was gonna say, we always, like, when I saw MLM, anytime I see MLM now, I think of like 3 different things. It's like male loving males, pyramid schemes, or a class that I'm gonna have a quiz in.
I only ever think of pyramid schemes. I don't know why. It's like there's something Cutco about this.
They said Cutco knives actually good though. So I mean, I don't know how much of a pyramid scheme that could be.
My family has Cutco knives.
I did not know Tupperware was a pyramid scheme. When I figured that out, it gagged me because it makes so much sense why everybody has Tupperware.
What I think scaggy that is a pyramid scheme are those smoothie shops you see, like,
you mean the nutrition ones?
Yes. If they use verbiage like nutrition,
it's Herbalife outlets.
Exactly.
They're Herbalife, whatever you call it.
Whatever
literally
you call
their outlets.
It's crazy. Honestly, pyramid schemes so crazy.
Very crazy.
We should start one.
Yes. I mean, they seem really like easy to get into because people are very easily duped.
It's just like, how is it so convincing? What?
I mean, I could get into this very deeply, but I'm gonna keep my peace.
I feel like I've been involved in a pyramid scheme.
You probably have.
You
are. I hate to say it, the target audience for a pyramid scheme.
Anytime I've had to sell things for a fundraiser,
that's a pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Well, on the topic of pyramids, I kind of wanted to bring this up. I saw this today on Twitter while I was waiting for my class, and I literally died laughing. So on Twitter, I guess back in 2024, SZA posted this interaction. I don't know what the context of this was, but a fan DMs her asking if she can help, like if SZA can help the fan, with her geometry homework. And SZA goes, let's see. She goes, LMAO, mama, I'm a math dummy. Not sure what you expected. Tell me about the shapes, child. How can I help?
Tell me about the shapes.
When you were saying pyramid, the only thing I could think about the entire time is SZA going, tell me about the shapes, child.
Yeah.
Tell me about the shape. Like, what compelled her to write that?
SZA.
SZA-nese. It's SZA-nese.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, that is. It's SZA's own verbiage, language, way of structuring things.
You know, one of the most iconic things about SZA, her phone cases. She always has like the craziest
interesting phone cases.
Yeah. Where do you even find stuff like that?
I was gonna say like Dollar General.
Right.
I was gonna say Five Below.
I feel like you see it at those like tourist stalls, like when you're walking through places.
Definitely. I just find it funny. I found this tweet so funny because like I was like, somebody just replies to it. Tell me about the shapes, child. I was like, what is the context of this? But it's even funnier because when you find out what she was doing for homework, they're not even talking about shapes. It's coordinates. And so, it's coordinates.
Yeah, I get you,
And so everybody's like, babes, it's not even, they're like, it's coordinates, the easiest thing ever. I was like, I don't remember geometry, but I guess that's easy.
Yeah. Geometry, I remember doing well in it, but it was all just shapes, you know? Tell me about them shapes.
Tell me about the shapes, child.
Me when I'm asking the Pentagon about the UFOs.
Me when I'm asking the UFOs about the Pentagon. Tell me about the shapes, child.
Oh my God.
That works better.
I didn't even think of it like that. That's crazy. That's bars. But either way, hopefully the gays are not getting involved in pyramid schemes. But I
feel like they are. That's what Fire Island is.
I
feel like Fire Island is a pyramid scheme where
I think it's a bubble.
It's a bubble, but I think it's a pyramid scheme in where the older daddies lure the twinks in with the promise of being a sugar baby. But not all of them can be sugar babies. But the twinks that are sugar babies are actively getting those twinks.
Isn't there a movie about this?
I don't know. I just made this up off my head.
Fire Island. That's why.
Yes, it's on Hulu. But I don't know whether I've never seen it, but I just thought that that's the obvious pyramid scheme that the gays are running in Fire Island.
Fire Island. Oh my.
I know.
But either way, moving aside to something that I feel like you would think is interesting.
Yeah, I'm very interested.
You're very interested?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay, so I would like to start with a disclaimer. I'm not the biggest fan of this person.
Okay.
But I know you are.
Okay.
I'm calling it now. We're getting Reputation Taylor's version within the next month.
Who's telling you this?
Who's telling me this? The sources.
No, there are no I have not heard. Okay, maybe I haven't been on that side of the internet, but I haven't really heard any Taylor news. I'll be so honest.
You haven't heard any Taylor
I haven't
news?
heard any. Okay, what I did see, I'm actually going to get so much flack for this. So recently, you've been hearing what Spotify's been doing with their stream counts?
No.
For any of y'all who don't know,
I know people have been losing streams.
Yes, I don't have Spotify either. Basically, Spotify has been like purging all the bot streams from artists. And so I saw this TikTok recently, and they gave 3 artists who were numbers weren't affected by bot streams. It was Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj, and Katy Perry. And I opened the comments up, and somebody goes, "Not even the bot streaming Katy Perry."
Oh my god!
And somebody goes, "You can't fake authentic streams."
Oh my god! Not even the bot streaming Katy Perry.
I was like, let her live.
Fire. That's fucking fire. Oh my gosh.
No, but I thought that was so crazy. And I didn't know this, but I guess there's a big bot controversy with, I'm going to say something I don't know whether or not this is true. BTS.
Oh.
Supposedly BTS has like a lot of bot streams, and so everybody is like they're like number one group impacted, BTS. And they're like, "Oh, did BTS numbers go down to 0?" And I was like, "Oh my god, I was like, you guys hate them."
I feel like BTS would have bot streams, not necessarily paid for by them, but by the fans. Because like the fans want to see, ARMY, they want to see BTS chart. So I feel like some ARMY would do stuff like that.
I don't even know. Like, the concept of bot farming is just like, there's no way it matters that much. Like, for you as a fan, if you're doing that, you're doing way too much.
I saw one thing about the bot farming was that people were betting on songs to be number one on Kalshi and then bot farming the song. Crazy.
I actually saw this, and this is why I think it is to our detriment that we gamble on everything.
Yeah.
Yes, it is to our detriment. And honestly, you know what? I'm against gambling, but you know what I should have gambled on?
What?
Tate McRae not making any noise at Lollapalooza.
Okay, so before we filmed this episode, Javi, we were talking about maybe topics. And then he's like, had we talked about the Tate McRae incident? I was like, Javi, we've never talked about Tate McRae.
And let me preface, nobody's ever talked about Tate McRae.
For real.
That's not even shady, but like, I be on Twitter, like, it's like, I like Twitter, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, everything. But I hop on Twitter sometimes just to see what people are saying about current stuff right now, at least in my little bubble. And after Lollapalooza, the way everybody on Twitter was hyping up Tate McRae's Lollapalooza performance, I was literally gagged. I was like, there's no way you guys gave that.
They were hyping it up?
Yes.
I saw nothing about it on TikTok.
No. I had to look it up on TikTok. And they're like, the way this performance is going to solidify her as the next big pop girl. I was like, solidify what? I was like, babe, there's nothing there.
I see that about everyone. They're saying Adele's going to be the next.
Okay, Adele is.
You think she
Adele is?
I prefer her to Cat's Eye, I will say.
Okay.
I like the narrative better.
The narrative around Adele is stronger. Cat's Eye has more money.
Yeah.
Yes. They have a bigger... I mean, it's not like the money's getting them anywhere, so...
Though Cat's Eye... I'm sorry to go off on a side tangent real quick. But though Cat's Eye may have more money, I guess they each have more of it. Since there's like, what, 2 of them in Cat's Eye now?
Cat's Eye, I mean, girl, everybody's going on hiatus. Maybe I need to go on hiatus. I don't know. Like, it seems like that's the move.
Yeah, we're on hiatus from Cat's Eye. That's how we're here today.
Yeah.
But you saw the picture where there was just 3 of them on stage?
I saw the picture where there was 1 of them.
Okay, that's doing too much. That's just a picture of just that person.
I was gonna say, no. It was... I think they enter on stage differently, or they just edited out the other members, and I was like, you guys are messy for this.
That's so messy. That's so funny. Just one of them. I mean, that's how it feels.
I don't know. Cat's Eyes and such, like, if their music was more interesting, I think I would care, but Animal I really didn't care for. I don't really like the
Animal was so bad.
The Ed Sheeran era of music, I'm just like over it. Like, he had his...
Speaking of Animal, though, I feel like we should mention it. We were at a Texas Rangers game in Dallas, Texas. Well, Arlington, Texas.
You have to be specific. They're real testy about that.
But either way, so like we're at this game, and then they have a Cat's Eye Animal Cam where people are supposed to do this dance from the music video. Nobody fucking knows that dance. Nobody knew what dance to do. I mean, people started doing the chicken dance.
Okay, it was a little girl.
It was multiple.
And a little boy.
Multiple individuals did the chicken dance.
I'm trying to have some redeeming qualities to Cat's Eye, and I can give them the animal dance. Is the only good thing about it is that it's simple. You just go like this.
Yeah.
It's basically
But nobody
Thriller.
knows it. Nobody knows it.
Nobody knows it. I mean...
And you know the ad budget must be big if they're sponsoring something like that.
Oh, no. The ad budget, like, is ginormous.
Right.
It's ginormous.
Because there's no way they're just on their own being like, hey guys, it's Cat's Eye time, Kia song time. I think that's too absurd.
The way I've talked to some of my friends about Cat's Eye who I wouldn't think know about them, and Cat's Eye's actually mainstream. It's not
Cat's
like
Eye's mainstream?
It's mainstream.
I believe
like
it.
if a straight male knows Cat's Eye, that's how I know it's mainstream. Yeah. Like I'm like, oh, this is everywhere. And I mean, with the teams behind them, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But I mean, all that to say, I guess I'll be streaming the EP when it drops.
I know. When does that drop? Like
it drops this month. I think it drops tomorrow, Thursday.
I was gonna
say
the
14th, whenever that is.
Javi, that is on Thursday. That's crazy.
I mean, it's not going to be very good, but I mean, who cares?
Well, we'll get to talk about next episode. I'm so excited for that.
Oh, are you really?
We'll listen to it. I already know you're going to not like it, and then 2 weeks later, you're going to be like, but like...
One thing about me is I have to let something simmer. It has to simmer with me, and I have to have it... It has to sit with me.
You know what's something that you're kind of liking right now?
What?
Pedal.
Yeah.
That simmered with you, right?
What I will say, I like it, but I don't find myself going back and listening to it.
You don't?
There are other albums that have been released recently that I'm like, those are always on repeat. Always on repeat. I mean... Slayyyter hasn't even dropped her remix or whatever, the new album, sister album, brother album. But
I just think the term brother album is absurd. Because can you name a single other brother album?
Well, it's a brother album in the fact that she's inversing the original.
I guess, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you have to be on Twitter and they like make it make sense.
New technology. Somebody
dropped the track list and some of the songs like titles on there that they said was a track list. It was horrible. They're like, everybody's like, thank God you guys don't work in design and marketing.
Actually, nobody knows me.
One of them was
that could be a good one.
Had a girl or he had a secret girl all along. And I was like, that's a sentence.
A secret girl all along.
That's a sentence, babes.
You know what? I heard that's actually
no,
like
you
a
didn't.
track. No, I swear, like she previewed that in Australia.
Are we talking about the same clip? We're
talking about Slayyyter.
Is that where I pulled that from?
I'm talking about her like singing an unreleased song in Australia.
Yes. But I know I saw the back, somebody like teasing a vinyl edition of this brother album. Like, oh God. But all that to say,
yes, her new song, great song.
Also, it charted. It charted.
It charted?
No, this is big news because
what did it chart at?
98.
Oh yeah, that's charting.
I mean, it charted.
Has she had another chart?
No. That's why everybody's been so gagged because Slayyyter charted this song. Like this song charted. That's huge for her.
That is huge. I'm still so mad that I have been a fan of her since day one.
Oh my God.
Back when no one would dare listen to her when I put it on.
You sound like, okay, I saw this. I literally just stumbled upon a TikTok before we started filming of a guy going, you guys like Slayyyter now, but you weren't here for this. And it was her first few albums. I was like, well, babes, obviously nobody else was there. No offense. Love her down. But it's like her music has just really connected with so many people now that I think she's found her voice. She has.
But circling out Slayyyter, because we could talk about her endlessly.
Yes.
Back to Tate McRae. So what moment at Lollapalooza was gagging the internet?
It was okay. So it's the end of her Lolla set. Tate's announcing a new era. Nobody gives a fuck. Like nobody gaff. Nobody gaff. I love saying gaff now. My friends say it all the time. I'm like, girl, nobody gaff.
Nobody gaff.
Literally nobody gaff. And so basically Tate dips herself in gold and she walks out and then she strikes a pose and that ends her set for Lolla and everybody's like, oh my God. Like she looks beautiful. Like there's no denying the girl's objectively gorgeous. Okay, dip her in gold. She literally looks statuesque, like beautiful woman. That's all it's giving. It's giving pretty, it's giving dancer. The vocals and the music are literally never there. That's why I'm like, guys, like why are you trying to hype up like it's a shell. It's a shell. Like there's nothing. There's no substance.
Yeah. Honestly, when it comes to Tate McRae, I did see that video where she gets dipped in gold, but it was like a think piece about being like if this was the 90s.
We saw the same video.
Yeah. They said, if this was the 90s, this would have been all over MTV and she would have been hosting The Real Life and asking her how she accomplished it. And it's like, how she accomplished it, it looked like she laid down in paint and rolled around.
Yes. I mean, it wasn't even like, guys, they were definitely hyping it up because I was like, it was not giving anything crazy, and they're like, it's giving like she's Britney Spears reincarnated, and I'm gonna need y'all to.
Did Britney do that?
She didn't, but it's like the way she presents herself is very Britney coded. But I'm gonna need y'all to stop.
She's not the people's princess.
She's not. Who would you say? Addison.
Addison is the closest thing we have to Britney because she's the people's princess.
See, I'm gonna stop you right there because I need everybody on the internet right this instant. Stop bringing up Britney Spears every time you talk about any new pop girl. Like, I am tired of the comparison. Like, you have beat Britney Spears to death with this comparison. It is literally crazy. They're saying every new artist is a Britney Spears. Do you know who Audrey Hobart is?
I do.
They're saying she's the new Britney Spears.
That's one person I feel like is being forced on me. Because, like, I'm just not familiar.
No, I listen to it. It's just not for me.
It's
like,
not
I'm
for
not.
me either.
It's the same music that Gracie Abrams. Actually, she wrote music for Gracie Abrams, so of course it's the same music that Gracie Abrams was releasing. Like, they all make the same nepo baby. My family has millions of dollars. My parents are famous music, and it's like I don't connect with that.
I don't know. I didn't connect with her music either, and then I saw people like suggesting that she should be best new artist.
Best new artist over. The talent
some
pool
of these
we have.
Other best new artists, though, it was like a list I saw, like the most likely best new artists, and they had Dominic Fike on there. And it's like that dude has been making, like, I feel like he peaked in 2018.
I was gonna say he's been making music since 2018, like even longer than that.
How the hell is he gonna be best new artist in 2026?
You know what they always love to use for that argument?
What?
Sabrina Carpenter won best new artist. Did she win? I think she did. She did.
Yeah, but it makes sense because
Sabrina had a renaissance for herself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the
reinvention.
Yeah, the reinvention. She's literally a different person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, guys, quit playing. Like, you're playing in my face.
She got a stylist.
She got bangs. That's the real thing. She got bangs and she got. Yeah. But I'm gonna need everybody to stop playing in my face with the Britney Spears comparison for every woman that releases music, basically in our generation. They're always like, she's a new Britney Spears. She's like taking inspiration from these art. I was like, obviously, but it's like she's not the next big thing. Okay, she can be the next big thing to you, but she doesn't have to be it to me, nor does she have to be it to everybody else. Okay.
And this is how you feel about Tate McRae?
Oh, this is definitely.
Wow.
Definitely.
I'm very passionate about something too.
What?
I do not understand how they are making a sequel to the Michael Jackson movie. I feel like it ended out pretty definitively. Like, what's the sequel gonna be about?
You gagged me with this because you brought this up earlier, and I was like, Thomas, the movie. Like, I'm pretty sure we sat in the theater together and go,
I don't think it was set up for a sequel. I liked how the story was. I thought it ended at a good moment.
We didn't even get to the latter half of his career. He didn't even go on tour. He went on like one tour, opening tour day.
He gets kind of freaky.
Yeah, and I don't know how they're going to navigate that, but the movie made $1 billion, so they're going to make another movie.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to say.
It did make $1 billion. You know what? It reminded me how good Michael Jackson music is. It really did.
It reminded you. Everybody knew.
Yeah, but like I hadn't listened to it in a while. And especially someone from like our era. I only ever remember Michael Jackson as being someone that's dead. I don't remember when Michael Jackson was alive. I
just remember the covers they would do on Glee of his songs, and that's the only.
I never watched Glee. Sorry.
I mean, I'm not even gonna open that can of worms. I've tried to get Thomas to watch Glee. He said no.
It's so freaky.
It's not freaky. Okay,
I feel like you're either in the group of people that think Glee is acceptable or that's freaky.
It's not freaky, and if it is a tad bit freaky, you have to understand it was made by Ryan Murphy, and that man's mind is sick. It is sick.
I don't even know what that means.
You don't know who Ryan Murphy is?
No, I don't.
Do you know American Horror Story?
Oh, wait, yeah. I've only seen the first season, but it was really good.
Mm-hmm. But you know Ryan Murphy's work. He's done, what is it called? The Dahmer TV series, the Menendez brothers. He's done the O.J. Simpson one for
Honestly,
Fox.
I've never watched any of those.
Things. Oh, wow. I was like, low-key, I was obsessed with Ryan Murphy's content because I was like, okay. It was giving like freaky, highbrow, sophisticated.
We have watched a Ryan Murphy show. The Kim Kardashian one.
Oh, All's Fair.
All's Fair. That's Ryan Murphy, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Like you've seen, if you don't think you've seen a work by Ryan Murphy, you have. And you've probably wondered to yourself, what is this? And why do I both hate it and love it at the same time?
Wow.
Yes. Those are really the thoughts that go. Scream Queens is literally Ryan Murphy.
Is it Ryan? You know what? I love Scream Queens.
Duh.
Ryan Murphy has to be a gay man.
He's a white gay man.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Wow.
He's like one of the most like noticeable prominent white gay men in the entertainment industry.
I'm just not familiar.
I guess. I mean, do you know who Shonda Rhimes is?
She's the one that did Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, she's also done Bridgerton.
I don't know anything about Bridgerton.
Bridgerton low-key was good. I stopped watching it around season 3 because I was just like, they're taking too long with it.
It was too fancy. I don't know.
Oh? It was very smutty.
I know they get freaky on it.
Smutty. It was smutty.
Smutty. I hate hearing
it was
that.
Smutty.
That's so
it was very. I don't know if that's an actual adjective. I just made it up right now.
No, that's probably an adjective.
It just sounds so dirty.
I'm trying to think what other show is smutty.
I mean, Grey's Anatomy kind of smutty. But not to the same
That's
extent.
network television.
Yeah,
though.
but not to it's smutty in a network, like a classy network television kind of way, where like everybody has like shoulders showing for the women and like the chests are covered, and like the men have like basically you can see right before their pelvic region. Like that's the network television slutty. On Netflix, they're like, oh, you just want to see everything?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, maybe I don't know.
No, because there's shows that. Not smutty, but do have excessive nudity. Like, why do we need nudity in The Righteous Gemstones?
It's for the
it's always for the comedic effect.
It's for the comedic effect, but also just how jarringly out of place it seems.
It is.
It's for both because it's like you're watching and then you're like, oh my god.
Yeah. Either way, I love that show. We're almost done with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sad when it ends.
But yeah, I do not know what the fuck Michael Jackson 2 is going to be about. Who's going to play him? Are they going to get the same guy?
I think they are. I think he's filming the rest.
How old does he get? Like, how much of Michael Jackson's life are we going to cover?
I think we're getting up to like the 2000s, and then we're cutting it there, guys.
I know, right?
Yeah, we're cutting it. We're cutting that conversation there too. If you want to know more, go to Netflix.
I know.
Look it up. You'll see.
We just recently watched Michael Jackson, The Verdict, which covered his court case. I think that whole story is crazy. And it's just like, are they going to cover that in Michael too?
Oh my God.
Or are they just going to like...
Girl, it's a PG-13 movie. What do you think?
Nah, that's true.
They said, how do we make another $1 billion while not upsetting Michael's estate and not upsetting Michael fans, but also keeping it PG for families?
You know what? Aside from the Michael movie, one thing that I never understood, why didn't they turn Neverland into like a Graceland type of museum? Do you know what Graceland is?
Yes, I do.
Where Elvis is from?
Yes.
I've been to Graceland.
Oh, you have told me this.
So I don't get why they didn't set up like his place like that. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on with his estate, but
I looked it up. A billionaire owns it now. I know, right? And it's like, does he even go there?
It's more so for like the history. You know what?
History, right.
I don't know how to feel about all that. This is making me think way too deeply
about Michael Jackson. That's
very
fine.
much.
I don't want to talk about Michael Jackson either.
What I do want to talk about though is whether or not we should dig up Dobby's grave.
What does that mean? Whether we should dig up Dobby's... What the fuck kind of sentence is that?
The way I thought you would know.
Yeah.
That's so... I guess hearing that string of words, you're like, what the fuck is going on? But for any of y'all who don't know, what basically, I saw this just recently on Twitter.
Yeah.
I get all my news from Pop Crave. If y'all know Pop Crave, I love them. I love them. It's either Pop Crave or Pop Base, both, honestly. But recently, it was just not found out, but basically in the UK, they were trying to connect a internet cable between the UK and the Irish in Ireland. And so
this whole story is everywhere. There's a cable being connected with the Irish, who are just kind of like a group of people.
It's an internet cable. This is like they're trying to like increase internet.
I get
like
you.
You know the landlines? There are literal landlines in the ocean.
I get you.
Yes. And so they're trying to place one of those between the UK
and Dobby's grave.
And the Irish. Okay, let me get there. And basically, it was going to pass through. If any of y'all are familiar with the Harry Potter franchise and all of that, in the movies, in the second to last movie, so Deathly Hallows Part 1,
yeah,
Dobby is the first character to like die in the movie. Like he dies at the end of the movie. It closes on that, and they bury him on this beach. Okay. And it's this beach, and it's become like iconic now for the Harry Potter fandom. And they actually go there in like reverence of Dobby, like as if he's like actually buried there. Like it's symbolic, you know? It's symbolic.
Millennials be doing too much.
Oh, they be doing
doing the most.
Harry Potter millennials and Disney adults they be obsessed.
All Harry Potter is nowadays is just consumerism. I hate to say it.
It really is, because there's been no new work put out about. There's no expansion on the story. There's no new project. I mean, there's a new project for HBO, but
what was that again?
What?
The new project?
It's they're retelling.
The show, right?
Yeah, the Harry Potter show.
Either way, I just think it's all like a cash grab. Because, like, for example, when we were in Tokyo, they had like a Harry Potter Tokyo. And it's like, why do we need this?
I just find it so crazy how global the brand is.
Yeah.
Like, that is genuinely...
I mean, they have like a Harry Potter, like Chicago.
They have a Harry Potter
London.
Everything.
I know, right?
I'm not gonna say that. But they just literally have a Harry Potter everything. And so it's like crazy. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, it's very global brand. Like, a lot of fans are very fervor. There's a lot of fervor and excitement with it. It's
circling back to Dobby, though.
Yeah. And so obviously a lot of people have a lot of feelings about it. And so a lot of people will visit this place. Like, I think even like tourists go and they're like, oh, Dobby's grave and whatnot.
Dobby's little grave.
Yes. And basically, that's really sad, actually. You're making me sad because you said it in his voice.
Is that Dobby's voice?
Dobby. Dobby. I
remember him to sound like this.
But yes, it's very like it's like, okay, it's kind of sad because it's like, oh, his grave. Like, he's not actually dead because it's a fictional character, mind you,
and an animated one too. Like, not only is there like a fictional character, but it's not even a human character.
Oh gosh,
like
leave us
troll.
Alone. He was a house elf.
Oh, wow.
He was an elf, mind you. Like, I don't know why she made the elf so ugly, though. It's kind of weird. But that's besides the point. Basically, they wanted to put this giant landline, literally a landline, an internet cable, right where his grave was. But they got a lot of petitions for it to not be there. Like, the fan base came together and they were like, no. And so basically, they moved it to run through the gravesite of Bronze Age people.
Oh, wow.
So instead of Dobby's grave being dug up, we're having people...
They dug up actual people.
Not even just like actual, like people from the Bronze Age. Girl, that's before the Odyssey.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's before the Odyssey.
When you said Bronze Age, I was just like, damn, like 1600s.
No, like this is like 600.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we could. No disrespect, but
I mean, I'm just surprised that they're
save
still
Dobby.
I was gonna say, I'm just surprised they're still buried. You would have thought some archaeological like class, professor would have came and dug all of them up for some reward or something.
Why? I don't get why they don't just choose somewhere else though. Like they could
place this landline.
I'm sure there's somewhere that's not Dobby's grave or like the
grave of Bronze Aged people.
Or why can't they just go under Dobby's grave?
I don't know.
Still be
there was it was crazy, and everybody online, they're like, they're roasting the fuck out of this.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh gosh, you guys are like, they're real crazy. But they're like, you guys would rather a fictional. They go, Dobby doesn't even have pants. And you're defending him.
That is true. Dobby does not have pants.
I mean, I'm gonna say something. No, I'm not gonna say. It. I was gonna say I stand with Dobby's grave.
Wow.
Yes.
So profound. I'm glad we're tackling the hard political issues.
Hard political issues. It was either Bronze Age people or Dobby, and I guess we all chose Dobby.
Right?
I mean, who's had more impact on culture?
Wow.
That's a question. But to wrap up this conversation, this episode, I do want to talk briefly about, or maybe not briefly, maybe you can tell me about this incident that I've seen on TikTok
What
that has really shook me to my core, Thomas. As bad as Harry Potter fans are with basically defacing Bronze Age people's burial sites, I have to say Disney adults have them beat. Do you know what recently happened?
What recently happened?
You saw the video.
Oh my god. I blocked it out because that video was so scarring.
It was, guys, when I tell you how disturbing, Thomas, were you disturbed?
Disney adults have officially done too much, and it's all thanks to Peter Pan Girl.
So guys, Disney adults, they don't know how to regulate themselves at Disney World. No. They think that every character is actually the character that they're meeting. They think that like the evil queen is actually an evil witch who is going to kill Snow White. They actually think that the 7 dwarves are running the mine carts. They think Remy's chefing it up in Paris. Okay, girl? They have lost their minds. So basically what ends up happening is this girl, she runs into the Peter Pan, what would you call it? Character actor? Yeah, character actor. And she has a conversation with him. Like, that's fine. He's like chilling or whatnot. He's just like doing his own thing. When I tell you, like, it was a weird interaction at first because she like offers him a toy, but then she doesn't really offer it to him because she kind of wants it back later. And so I was like, that was already giving me like weird vibes. And so like the interaction itself is so weird. I think she gets a picture with him or something. And you think it's over.
You think it's over. That's like the weird ass thing about this whole story is that the interaction goes on for a lot longer than it ever should have been.
I want to say it's almost a 10-minute TikTok.
I was going to say it's at least like 6 minutes.
It's literally a horrendous amount of time because like I was low-key getting bored with it because I was like, what's going on? I was like, first off, you just have Peter Pan and then you have this girl giving him like a duck or something. And he's like, oh, thank you for the duck. I love it so much. And he's like, I'm going to take it with me to Neverland or some bullshit. Yeah. Like, I don't even know what Peter Pan's character is. And she's like, oh, you can't do this. She's like playing along into it. And you could tell that he's obviously like, okay, like wrap it up. You're like, wrap it up. Come on, we're done. And she continues.
And she like walks along with him.
No, she stalks him the rest of the video.
Yeah.
Like she's literally following him around Disney. And she's like, oh, take me to go see these things. And like they go on like a scavenger hunt of the park, but they're not even looking for anything. It's just him trying to like entertain this woman, this grown woman.
This grown woman chasing down Peter Pan. And it's like, it's just cringe as hell, but also it's like, girl, like, why are you harassing this person dressed as Peter Pan, talking to them as if they're really Peter Pan and not just someone pretending to be Peter Pan? Like, give this person a break.
I was gonna say, and you can so obviously tell that he's like the character actor, not only is he uncomfortable, he's over it. He's like you can tell, like, I just know in his mind he's like, what the fuck is this grown-ass bitch doing, like, still doing here? Like, I know you can't say that as a Disney character actor, but I could just feel it in my soul that that's what he wanted to say to her. Because it's like, bitch, leave me alone. It's like she was doing too much. All that to say, if you're a Disney adult, keep it in check. Keep it in check.
Keep it in check.
Keep it in check, okay? Interact with the fans, have your 30 seconds, and leave them alone. Maybe bring your little nieces and nephews, because I know a lot of y'all don't have kids.
I never want to interact with another Disney character again after what happened to us at Tokyo Disney.
Oh, I was going to say, actually, yeah, I'll let you explain that.
Basically, we met one of the Green Army men at, like, Toy Story World or whatever it was.
It was a Toy Story ride, like Toy Story Mania.
He was so rough. Like, he handled us real rough. It was weird.
He low-key was giving that he did not like us. And, like, we were just posing and taking a picture with him. But he was like, he was real rude. And I was like, I could get like,
Peter Pan needs to adopt that attitude.
Literally. I mean, I guess you could be like, oh, he's just in character. But he literally shoved me. And I was like, bitch, the fuck? I was like, but of course, I'm not going to do anything, because that's the last thing you want to do is fight a character. You're banned from Disney all over the world.
That would also just look crazy.
I mean, it would, but it's like, don't, like, how, like, why are you putting your hands on me like that?
Yeah.
It was real bad. I was like, and I'm sensitive. I'll be so honest, guys. I'm sensitive. And I low-key took it personally.
Wow. That is a whole new level to it.
I mean, maybe this is how the Disney adults feel. Maybe I'm starting to understand them a little bit more through my own manic perception.
But either way, Taylor Swift reputation
is not
Taylor's
coming.
Version. You're hearing it now. We're going to clip it, and it's going to be out, and you're going to be like, I was so gagged.
Who told you this?
The sources.
No,
the sources,
who? Like, I want
to.
Like, did you just make that up? Because like I have not seen anything. Like, I'm actually trying to rack my brain. I'm like, I follow a lot of people.
You'll see the pre-order soon.
And like the Swiftologist wasn't making any noise about it.
They've been saying this is gonna happen for like what?
They've been saying it's gonna happen since like she was on tour back in 2023.
The Eras tour, yeah.
Yeah. She's been supposedly dropping rep every month of that tour.
Yeah. Before we end the episode though, there is one thing that I wanted to mention because it was crazy. It was like out of a movie. Did you hear what happened with Addison Rae's dad?
I mean,
Monty Lopez or whoever his name is.
Yeah, it is Monty. I'm just gonna say this. Addison, you are
so
the
bad
strong...
for her.
Yeah, girl, I was getting choked up. I was getting choked up for Addison there because I feel for her. I feel for you, Addison. Addison, you are God's strongest warrior or soldier. You are his strongest soldier because why is everybody in your life low-key deranged?
No, but like why is her dad faking his own death IRL? Because that's just a crazy thing to do.
Who else did I see fake their own death?
I'm not.
Oh no, it was the Righteous Gemstones.
yeah, okay. But circling back to Righteous Gemstones. But either way, I thought it was so crazy the way he did. Apparently, he like tweeted his obituary, and then like 2 days later, posted a story like with a song basically alluding to that he's not actually dead.
So he tweeted his own obituary.
And like TMZ picked up and everything like
How
that.
did anybody think he was dead then? How do you tweet your own obituary?
I'm sure he has like management that would tweet it.
The concept of Addison Rae's father, who's not even any type of famous anymore, having management that tweets out his obituary to announce his death.
Though.
Yeah, he is really weird.
He's really weird.
That's why I'm like, the concept of this like event transpiring the way it supposedly did is manic behavior. Yeah. I mean, who is he trying to get attention from? Like, who is he trying to get attention from?
For real.
I mean, the Twitter bots were picking it up. They're like, guys, why is Addison Rae's father still alive? Like, they're like, I thought he died. I was like,
But
what?
Either way, make sure to stream Addison and buy her Fortnite skin.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. They've been giving everybody a Fortnite skin because that's real random to me.
Addison is a little bit one of the more random ones. Because, like, I know, like, a lot of the pop girlies have one.
I mean, we're about to get a Slayyyter one here. I'm surprised they didn't announce that right behind her.
I know. Right? I can almost guarantee you we're getting that.
Give it 6 months. This December, if not by this January, they're going to be like, Slayyyter skin dropping in Fortnite.
For real. I don't know.
And then it's going to be like, it's going to be brand new Chanel's as the intro song for the skin preview. Wow. Like when they debut it. Yeah, I can see it right now.
Either way, I don't want this episode to get too long, you know? Mm-hmm. Javi, do you have anything left for us?
I have nothing else. I am ready to go to the gym. But if you guys don't follow us on any socials, you guys should get on top of that.
Yeah, you know, we have TikTok, clips on TikTok, Instagram, Shorts.
YouTube Shorts. We post video episodes on YouTube.
Video episodes on YouTube.
Audio episodes on all platforms.
Even Pandora. Even the freaky ones. But either way, that's been the Masc4Masc Podcast.
We'll see you guys next time, and bye.